Hello all. Today we are going to learn very interesting use of a is number and is text formula, and that to be in VLOOKUP. Here we have a database where we have employee ID, name and contribution, and here we want to extract the contribution of a particular employee ID or particular name. In this case, the user can fill either employee ID or name in this particular cell, and he should get the contribution for corresponding employee name or employee ID. Now this we can do with the help of VLOOKUP, but how can we do for either of the things? Either he can put name or either he can put employee ID. Still he should get the result. For example, here I will put the name of Aman. Now you can see here Aman has 25,000 contribution. Now I will put the employee ID of Aman 56999. You can see here still we get the 25,000 as a contribution. Now I will put some other employee ID like 22555, the employee ID of Raju. Now you can see here the Raju's contribution is 22,000. How can we get that? Here we need to combine VLOOKUP formula with isNumber formula. That is the first use of isNumber formula. Now if we have a data validation like this, we want the users to input only numbers in this employee ID. If they input other than number like text, they should get an error. For example, if I input any number here, I am not getting an error, but if I input the name here, I should get the error, input employee ID numbers only. How do we do that? That is a use of isNumber in combination with data validation. Similarly, in the name column, I want only text to be included. Like here, if I put name, I'm not getting error, but if I put number, I should get the error. Like this, use only text in this column. How do we do that? Here we are going to learn a very interesting use of isText and isNumber formula along with the other two formulas like VLOOKUP and data validation. So stay tuned till the end of this video. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hello all and welcome to Boost Your Career. Before we go ahead and learn how to use isNumber and isText formula in the combination with other formulas, let us go ahead and learn how to use isNumber and isText independently. What is the use of isNumber and isText? So isNumber formula checks whether that particular cell contains the number or not. If it contains the number, it will give us true, or if it doesn't contain the number, it will give us the false. Opposite to that is text formula. It will check whether that particular cell has the text or not. If it is text, then it will give true, or otherwise it will give us false. So let us go ahead and put the isNumber formula in this cell. isNumber, it is picking isNumber, tab this particular cell. That is the only thing that we are going to do here. isNumber, yes. Now it is doesn't contains the number, so it is giving us false. If I put any number here, it will give us the true. Opposite to that is isText formula. So is equal to isText tab and this particular cell and complete the formula. Now this is the number, so that is the reason it is giving us false. If I put any name here, then isText formula giving me true, but isNumber formula giving me false because this is not a number, this is a text. This is a simple use of isNumber and isText formula. Now let us go ahead and learn how to use actual use of isNumber and isText formula in the other formula like VLOOKUP. This will be very interesting, so please pay attention carefully. Now what is this data? This data is employee ID, employee name and contribution. This is our database. Now here what we want to extract? We want to extract the contribution from this column over here. Contribution of what? Contribution of the employee ID or employee name which will be inputted in this particular cell. Now had this been only one condition like employee ID, it would have been very easier for us because we would have gone ahead and put the VLOOKUP formula based upon the employee ID, we would have got the result. But here condition is that the user can input either of employee ID or employee name, but still we should get the correct result of contribution. How do we do that? Here we are going to use if condition, then we are going to use is number, and then we are going to use VLOOKUP formula. So let us go ahead and learn how to use is number in the VLOOKUP formula. First of all, we are going to use if function. So is equal to if. How does if function works? I have made a separate video on that, you can check that. But if function, we need to have the condition. If that condition is true, then give one result, or if that condition is not true, that is false, give us the other result. This is how if function works. So logical test, here I will put the test on this cell to check whether this cell contains the number or not. So for that I will use which formula? I will use is number formula. Is number tab is number if function tab is number tab, which cell I want to check whether that contains number or not? This particular cell. Complete this is number formula. Now I completed is number formula. Now what does it says? If this cell contains the number, I will complete this logical test. If this cell contains the number, what is the value that we want? That we need to put. And if this doesn't contain the number, what is the other value that we want? So here I will put the VLOOKUP formula. Is this if this particular cell contains the number, what do we want? We want the VLOOKUP based upon the employee ID to get the contribution. So for that I will put the VLOOKUP formula. VLOOKUP of what? VLOOKUP based upon the employee ID that he is going to put. So if this particular cell contains the employee ID, this condition, logical condition of if function will true, then if function will start using this VLOOKUP formula. So we are assuming that the user has inputted the employee ID in this particular cell. So based upon this employee ID, we are going to put the VLOOKUP formula. VLOOKUP this particular cell, comma, this data which I am selecting from employee ID, because here I am picking up the employee ID. Lock this with the help of F4 function key, and then comma, I have now still in VLOOKUP formula only. Column index number is 1, 2 and 3. Column index number is 3, comma 0 for exact value, and then I will complete my VLOOKUP formula. Now this VLOOKUP formula I have completed. What I put here, if this condition is true, that means this particular cell has a number, that means this particular cell has employee ID. VLOOKUP based upon this particular cell, it will lookup value is this particular cell, then go to the data, select from employee ID, because here this particular cell will have the employee ID if this condition is true, and then the column index number is 3, and complete the VLOOKUP formula with the help of completion of the bracket. And now what is that we have done now in if function? We have completed till VLOOKUP formula. If this condition is true, if is number, this contains is number, use this VLOOKUP, comma. Now what is it asking? It is asking value if false. Now if this particular cell doesn't contain the number, then what you want? We want the VLOOKUP based upon the name. Now if this particular cell doesn't contain the number, that means what? The user has inputted the text, that means the user has inputted the name over here. And for name, we are again going to put the VLOOKUP based upon the name and contribution. So again I will put the VLOOKUP. If this particular cell contains the text, use the VLOOKUP. Based upon this cell only, lookup value will be this, the name that he has inputted. Now the table array I will select from the name here to here, and then function key F4 to lock this if you want to copy this formula down, else that is okay. Comma, column index number is 2 here. From name I have selected this data, name and contribution. Column index number is 2, and then complete this VLOOKUP formula. So my condition is true, false condition is that VLOOKUP from name to contribution. False condition, the true condition is that VLOOKUP from employee ID to contribution. So if the user inputs either employee ID, then this first VLOOKUP will be in action, and if the user puts the name over here, then the second VLOOKUP will be in action. This is how we combine two VLOOKUPs along with isNumber formula and along with if function, and then enter. Now there is no number or no text here, that is the reason I am getting NA here. I will just go ahead and put any of this employee ID 22555. You can see here 22555, Raju is 22,000. Now I will put any name over here, so I will put the name of Amit here. Amit 50,000 contribution. Isn't that was interesting? I have combined either of the name or employee IDs user is inputting, still we are getting the correct result. But if nothing is inputted here, then what should happen? It is getting me NA. That means error. If I don't want NA, I will include another function called if error. If error initially in the formula, and then tab, and then hold this formula. If this formula, if error is there, if this formula gives me error, what I want, comma, and then under double inverted comma I will put here employee ID or name not found in two double inverted commas. So if you want to learn how to use if error, we have a separate video on that, you can check that as well. Here I have put the employee ID which is not found over here. So this is the use of isNumber and isText in VLOOKUP formula. Now let us go ahead and learn how to use isNumber and isText in the data validation. So here we have a data that we want to create. We have an employee ID column and name column over here. We want the users to input the employee ID, that is only numbers in this column, and name, that is only text in this column. So we are going to combine data validation along with isNumber and isText formula. So for that I will select this range first and then use the shortcut for data validation, that is Alt DL. We can use the mouse as well from data in the menu. Under data we have data validation, but I have used the shortcut called Alt DL. So under settings I will go to allow custom, because customs allow me to create the formula. So in the formula I will input the formula is equal to isNumber, because I want to check whether this cell has only number or not. isNumber open bracket, I can give this whole range and then complete the formula. isNumber will check whether this cell has number or not. If there is a number, only then it will allow the users to go ahead. And in error alert I will put the message for them in case they have done any error by inputting the text. Input only numbers, they should input only numbers, and then I will say OK. Now if I go here, put the number, it is not giving me error. If I put any name over here, it is giving me an error. So this is how we do combine the formula isNumber with data validation. Similarly we want here only text to be included by the users. So I will select this range, Alt DL, then in input I will go again to custom. Under custom I will use the formula is equal to isText. isText will check whether these cells have the text only or not. If there is a text only, then it will allow us to go ahead. I selected the whole range. Then under error alert I will input the message, input only text, and then I will say OK. If I go ahead here, I will put the name, it is allowing me, but if I put any number over here, it is giving me an error. So this is how we combine data validation along with the isNumber and isText to allow users only to input numbers or only to input the text in a particular column. So I hope you liked this video. This was a very informative video and value added to you. If you want to learn something more on Excel, please do subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.